I think it's misleading to understand strength and democracy as a splintering off of a separatist movement. And I think media has done that, and it makes sense because Jean-François Fortin was originally a Bloc Québécois MP, and he stepped down, but Jean-François Larose was from the NDP. So what we've seen there in the two MPs leaving their original parties is a dissatisfaction with large party policy and organizational structure. And that's for the NDP as well as for the Bloc Québécois. So I don't have any concerns about the fact that the majority of the candidates are in Quebec, or that the party was originally founded in Quebec, because I see that we have a lot in common in terms of our dissatisfaction with the political process in the country. They are a left of center progressive party with a number of core values. Chief among those is the necessity to properly and effectively represent constituents. So it's about bringing the power to communities. And in order to generate effective policy, the party believes that it's necessary to work with community leaders, and that might be municipal leadership, that could potentially be provincial leadership, it could be, often it would be leadership for community organizations and NGOs. Find out what the issues are on the ground and actually substantively consult to find out what solutions need to happen and what the federal government can do to either nurture those solutions, nurture the strengths of the leaders that are already in place, as opposed to coming in and saying, this is what our policy will be on housing, for instance, or support for housing. We find out what the needs are first, generate policy second. That's grassroots policy development, which we think has been hollowed out by all three parties. And we would attempt on large party platform points where we did want to vote together as a bloc, we would establish a consensus around an issue, but through substantive negotiation.